Hey everyone, Creeper here, and today is the first day of Kaiju Christmas. Isn't that just great, guys? This will go on until the 25th, and today we are covering Godzilla 2014. Something weird to think about is how this was the first movie that was made while I was alive in 2014. That's just weird to think about. There's been two since, and there's going to be a new one in next year. And wow, that's just weird to think about since I've been a fan of Godzilla my whole life. Now, after the train wreck, which was the 1998 film, the Americans had a chance to redeem themselves. But the question is, did they? Now let's talk about the characters. The Godzilla movies have never been known for their characters. They've always had bland characters. That's something that's not new to the series at all. A lot of critics actually critique the fact that there wasn't enough monsters and too much of these bland characters, which is completely fair, and I probably agree with them on that. But what about the kaijus? So obviously we have the big G, but we have two other types of kaiju. Well, they're one type, but two different forms. They're called mutos. Those are just like names that aren't supposed to be forever. Like they're just stand-in names. It stands for Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism, so I guess that makes sense since they're large and bug-like, even though technically I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be mammals. Well, there's the ringed male version and the much larger female version. Both of these are honestly really nice designs for kaijus. And honestly, if they stuck with the suits, it wouldn't really work. But since they go with CGI, I think it works pretty well. Now, the battles in the movie, they are incredible. Now, the final battle was just great. I love the fact that he just grabs the female Muto, blasts fire into her mouth, and decapitates her. That's really cool. Not gonna lie, I wish I could show you it, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so I will not. Now, what should we get into? Oh yeah, the CGI. The CGI is phenomenal. That's it. Now let's get into the character designs. I already talked a bit about the Mutos, but let's talk about Godzilla himself. Back then, some people got mad at how fat he was, but I always thought of him as buff. But yeah, he was a bit chubby. Of course, in the next movie, they fixed that by making him buff instead of fat. So that makes complete sense. And honestly, the character designs are way better than 1998. And that's all that matters. Now let's talk about the music in this movie. It's phenomenal. It's just great. And honestly, there's not much really more to talk about this movie except you should watch it. It's really easy to find it on DVD. And it's been 6 years since it came out. And it was my first PG-13 movie in the theaters. I remember telling my friends how cool I was because of that. Wow. Of course, they've already seen Avengers, and I didn't see that until 2016. That's just weird to think about, you know? Wow, I'm gonna have to give this movie a solid 7 out of 10. That's a pretty average, that's a normal rate for a kaiju movie. But honestly, it was a good movie, and I love it. And if you want to get into the kaiju series like Godzilla, you should totally pick up this movie. It will help you understand it, help you get into it. And honestly, it's just a solid movie. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, put notifications on so, I don't die inside. And hopefully you will be ready for the next episode of this series. And once again, I'm taking requests if they're on Amazon or Netflix. Or Disney Plus. I don't think Disney Plus has any though. Anyway, that's it. Creeper out. And also, love you. The stills I use in my videos are not done by me. If you want to check out the OC artists, I recommend you do. And if you want to join my Discord server, add me on Discord, Creeper and Daisy, #sign 0413. And if you show a screenshot of your being subscribed, then I'll send you a link to the Discord server. And you could join our subreddit, r/creepersgulag. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, have a lovely day.